Good evening, everybody. Today, I would like to talk about the Article 33 of the CIG, where it mandates the seller to deliver the goods on the date fixed by or determinable from the contract or within the reasonable time if no such date is fixed. So some commentaries of the authors here, that the Schlechter and Schwarzner, where they explain that the Article 33 of the CIG sets out the rules for timing of delivery of goods, emphasizing that the parties' agreement on delivery date is paramount, with some supplementary rules provided for the cases where no specific time is agreed upon. But with respect to nuances of this commentary, they highlighted that the seller's right to choose the delivery date within the agreed period unless the circumstances indicate otherwise, and the buyer right to the remedies for non-delivery if the seller fails to deliver on time, underscoring the importance of clear contractual terms to avoid disputes. With respect to second commentary that was given by Pilz, it explains that it establishes a timeline within which the sellers must fulfill their delivery obligation. So they just giving the general information about this article. And then they highlight some nuances such as differentiation between the fixed delivery date and the delivery period, and the need to consider the reasonable time for delivery in the absence of the specific date, stressing the seller's obligation to deliver within the business hours and the buyer's potential right to specify the delivery time under certain conditions. And with respect to third commentaries, it would given by the Secretariat commentary, and he emphasizes that the provision specifies the time frame, and a key nuance is that delivery is considered timely if the goods are handed over the placed and the buyer's disposal by the agreed date, even if the goods do not fully conform to the contract quality and the quantity terms. And with respect to cases that related to this article, I found one case from France in the Court of Appeal of Nancy that happened in 2013, where the Court of Appeal of Nancy ruled that the company O failed to provide sufficient evidence of nonconformity of the forestry tractor even after they modifying it, thus upholding the rejection of O claimed that for contract avoidance and damages against the company P. Article 33 is important in this case as it establishes the time frame of the seller's delivery obligation, which company P fulfilled, and shifting the burden of proving non-conformity to the buyer. With regard to second case, it happened in the Spain in the Provisional Court of Valencia, where the parties, the Americana Juice Import Incorporated, disputed with the Cherubino SA, and happened in 2003, where the Court of Valencia ruled that the buyer failed to collect the goods within the agreed period, causing the damage due to the delay, and thus upheld the lower court's order from the buyer pay damages. Article 33 is very crucial here as it establishes a time frame, as I said before, but also it emphasizing that the collection period was linked to the nature of goods and not solely for the buyer's convenience. So it ensures fair risk distribution between the parties. And the last case here, it happened in Zurich in Switzerland, where the commercial court of the canton of Zurich in 2007 ruled that despite the defendant's initial declaration of cancellation due to delayed delivery, the contract remained valid as the defendant accepted and resold the goods before the seller received the cancellation notice. The Article 33 was significant, and as it addressed the timelines of the seller's delivery, and the court decision hinged with on the interpretation that acceptance and the some resale of goods by the buyer indicated by like continuation of the contractual obligation to pay, highlighting the balance between contractual duties and the remedies for the breach. So that was my last case here, and thank you for reviewing it, for watching my videos, and see you in the next videos.